Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This channel will be about a game on Roblox known as Blades and Buffoonery. In this video, I am doing a basic progression guide in this game, as many people don't know what weapons to use and how to start the game. When you enter the game, you are met with a weapon shop. You can use the code free stuff and more in future to come to skip through the basic ones and get to use the ones with cool abilities. As you can see, I've already used it. The first main weapon you will be using in this game, after entering the code, will be the lightning dagger. This is a great starter weapon, as it offers a downslam ability, F to use your ability which can send your opponents flying. Here is some quick gameplay of me using it. Your next weapon unlock is going to be the fire axe. The fire axe offers decent stats, with a slash ability that can knock back your enemies. Due to the fact that its knockback isn't very good, you can very easily farm heads by doing combos with it, if you can keep your opponent on the ground. Your next main weapon that you will be using until you reach 8,000 heads will be the dark sword. It offers a powerful downslam ability, and it can also knock out in just 3 hits. However, in return, you are a lot slower and you have to time your hits to make sure this weapon is good. Just a quick tip, if you ever fall, where I am right now, you can wall jump off these 2 walls to return to your battle quickly. Watch closely. As you can see, instead of wasting time going around the right side, I saved myself some time and can get right back to fighting. Now, after a very tiresome grind of fighting and collecting boxes, you can now equip a very powerful weapon, the electrified Dadao. This weapon is very similar to the dark sword, however, the range almost doubles when you use the ability. It is extremely good for big crowds in the middle and getting free kills. As you can see, one press of a button, and around 5 people have been sent flying. This is an amazing weapon to learn PvP with, due to the fact of how overpowered it is. Once you reach 10,000 to 12,000 heads, you have 2 choices. One is to farm boxes with the hidden blade, the second fastest weapon in the game, or continue pivoting with the swords. But for now, let's showcase the obsidian scimitar. This weapon is the beginning of how annoying some abilities can be. This weapon offers a swift 4-hit knockout with an ability that slashes in front of you and can send people forwards off the platforms. As you can see, you can sneak up on people and attack them. It is a very useful weapon in PvP. The next weapon you should go for is the lightsaber. Unlocked at 16,000 heads, you are given one of the most overpowered weapons in the game. It has a 4-hit knockout with good speed and damage. The ability is extremely powerful even if you barely hit your target. Many argue it's too good for its requirement. In about a minute, I got 3 kills and 4 to 5 knockouts. It's a very good weapon if you ask anyone. I highly recommend skipping the Soul Wakizashi. This is because its ability is only targeted to one person, and it's difficult to use. Instead, I recommend using the Lightning Karambit or the Yoru, both weapons frowned upon. Because of how OP they are, you will most likely be met with toxicity if you use these in a public server. However, it's worth it. Let's start with the Lightning Karambit. It has a very overpowered ability and fast speed, allowing you to spam your ability and run back without taking damage, then comboing your opponent. To keep this video short, I will now show the Yoru. It has a 3-hit knockout with good range, and its ability has range horizontally forwards, and vertically. It can hit through walls, underground and above you. As you can see, it's just as good as the lightning karambit, and it's pretty fun to use. Next up, we have the Dark Naginata. It is the next weapon you should go for, as it's only 7,000 more heads, and it has a great ability, and it also can knock out in 3 hits. It is great for PvP. You're gonna wanna use the Dark Naginata until you get to the Hacker Blade. This is because the Breaker Sword is not out yet, and the next few swords aren't very good since they both have bad abilities. You can skip this lengthy grind of 50k heads by farming boxes with the Hidden Blade, which is a lot faster. Hitting with the Dark Naginata is simple. You just have to time your hits and use your ability when you are in tough situations or someone is near the edge of a platform, as the ability explodes and knocks everything around it. After you're done grinding 50,000 heads, you're going to want to equip the Hacker Blade. It has an ESP ability, essentially wall hacks. Except you're allowed to use them, which lets you see all the players and teleport to them, knocking them. There is currently a bug in game with this sword, which I won't show, but you can essentially make it so you can have the ESP working 24/7. It is a bug, so I won't say how to do it, but it may happen on accident whilst playing. One last thing, after unlocking the Hacker Blade, farm boxes with the Hidden Blade until you unlock all the legendary weapons, and trust me, they are worth the grind. That's really it for the video. If you guys want a tutorial on how to farm efficiently with Hidden Blade, or tips and tricks with PvP and movement, then like and subscribe and leave suggestions in the comments and what I can improve in my videos. Goodbye everyone, I hope you found this useful.